2000trees was, we came up with the idea sitting around a campfire at Reading Festival that we felt like we were just being treated like cattle, and we just thought we could do something a bit better.
We'd had a few drinks and we got talking about the things we didn't like about it.
We said, wouldn't it be good if we could put our own festival on, and
discussed building our own festival that would be better, more inclusive, less commercial, and more about the fans.
Naively, brazenly, whatever way you want to describe it, we just said, how hard can it be? We'll put on a festival.
It was essentially a kind of drunk conversation, which I didn't really take seriously at the time.
I didn't really expect to do it. We agreed it at Reading and then kind of left, and James pretty much drove it forward and said, right, we're going to do it.
The conversation snowballed, and from that we put on our first festival in 2007.
You know, we're here for like 4 weeks beforehand, building up the festival, hanging out with our mates and, you know, working hard during the day, but also playing hard at night, having barbecues and beers in the evening. And that's, you know, it's a real sense of community, and I think that's what people pick up at the event as well.
what has happened here is a study in when a group of friends sit down and say, wouldn't it be good if so-and-so or something happened, and when that actually gets followed through from a drunken conversation, and here we are 10 years later, and good things happen.
Cameras rolling, do not fuck this up.
Yeah, go for 5. Have you got much left on that stillage? About 8 panels.
Working with my friends, you would think is a terrible thing. It's actually the best thing in the world. These are guys that I love dearly and have created this event that's gone from strength to strength. And so many more people are involved in that now than used to be. When I say friends, I'm talking about hundreds of people that come back to the festival and support us.
I have come from Portland, Oregon to 2000trees for the 10th year anniversary. This is my 4th year here, and it's amazing every single year. And just the closeness of everyone and all the volunteers, just a tremendous group of people that have come out year after year and worked tirelessly to make this all happen.
It's my summer holiday to come back up here in the middle of July and spend a week with my friends and put together something awesome.
It's made our business really successful because you're not shooting your mouth off, you're thinking about how it's going to affect your friendship at the end of the day, which is really important for the success of the business.
I think the friend dynamic actually allows us to have that directness, which you might not have if you're in a more sort of professional relationship. You might be standing on toes sometimes. So actually, if there is a problem, we can go in and we can say, look, this is an issue, we've got to sort it out. It makes the highs higher and it makes the lows much more easy to deal with.
I think when we booked the Bronx, they headlined our second stage, and me and Mark went and stood right on the side of the stage. It was the first big American band we'd ever booked, so it felt like a really important moment. The Cave stage was packed, and he has the crowd in the palm of his hand. It was just one of those special moments you get at festivals, and it felt great. My worst musical memory was last year. One of my favourite bands ever, they're called Future to the Left, and they came to try and get us to go on stage. And I was thinking there's no way in a million years I'm going on stage. And Rob went, and I then got a bit of like, I'm going to miss out here. So I went, and it wasn't until we got on the stage and they gave us a microphone that I realised it was the worst idea ever.
The reality is that festivals are made up of hundreds, if not thousands of moments. And as an organiser of a festival, it's the hundreds of thousands of moments over 10 years of working together as a team, of being with your friends and an extended family of a sort of small army of people who support us.
It used to be very broad, some rock music, some indie music, some maybe folk music, a bit of everything really. And over the years it's narrowed a bit, and I would say now we're where we want to be in terms of what we listen to personally. And that's we're a rock music festival. You know, the bands play guitars, there might be some indie bands, there might be some hardcore bands, there might be some punk bands, but it's basically a rock festival. The band that people will be most surprised about that we booked is probably George Ezra. About 3 or 4 years ago, he played on our smallest stage. Yeah, I don't know, I've never met anyone who actually saw that George Ezra set, but it did happen.
memory of the first year we played. We had not long been on tour with our friends the Subways. Billy climbed up the side of the stage and then jumped from the staging into the crowd. I remember watching that thinking, he's going to break his back or something.
How was the festival fun?
Yeah, really good. Amazing. Like, so busy, it's dry and people are just loving it. And like Twin Atlantic was like a real defining moment for us, I think. The crowd was so busy, I tried to get in and it was just too many people. So yeah, it's going great, we're happy.
Is this really what you want? To find a curse, not a god. Cause I could be that clock. I could be that clock that you hate so much. But the glancing never stops. And then the pain kicks in.
It's been 10 years and the bottom line is we're all still mates and we all still hang out, and the fact we're still speaking is amazing.
There wasn't a plan, was there? There was no grand plan, it was just let's do 1 year and see what happens.
All in all, it's been a really good experience and made my friendships with them stronger.
I love it, and I get to do it with my brother and my 4 best friends. You know, what's not to love about that?
Yeah, go for Mark.
Yeah, cheers mate, I just wanted to check my radio.
We'll turn it off.
She will.